He's gotten it high, and a couple of times they didn't get a return. Sims had trouble hanging on. Let's look now statistically at that first half of play.
If you will recall, the first quarter stats were very similar. Nebraska begins to take the edge in total yards. Oklahoma's 2 turnovers have cost them, and the 15-30 time of possession is another important point. As that stat begins to change, I really believe the winner of this football game will be the team that is able to have more time of possession than the other team.
Well, those turnovers have been costly, haven't they, though? Only one of them didn't really lead to a score, and that was the interception just before the end of the half. Winners, Wilson Dupree in the backfield. They have a momentary delay here as they had to get the clock set. Getting colder, I'm sure. It was 29 degrees at kickoff time. In motion now comes Winners. The pitch to Dupree. And Dupree is going to lose some yardage. Alan Lyday, who had an interception in the first half for the Cornhuskers, up to make the stop. He's out of South High School in Wichita. A loss back inside the 15 to the 14. Dupree, really, he's the kind of runner that you think about hitting up the middle and then darting to the outside. That time, not able to get outside. The rushing yardage in the first half.
Because of Nebraska's overall team speed and their pursuit, they're not overly fast on their defense, but they pursue very well. They get you running to the short side of the field, and they use the sidelines.
Meltzer did a good job in that first half throwing the football, rolling out on 2nd down and 11. Cluess. Paul Cluess, the intended receiver at the 33-yard line. This is what Oklahoma didn't want to have to do, I'm sure, is play catch-up, have to throw the football, and they've come out doing that in the second half.
And as we said, Nebraska's done this to everyone except Penn State and Missouri on their schedule. The opponents they've had of the past, they get them out of their game plan early. They get an Oklahoma throwing the ball. They give them poor field position, and they get an ability to be able to defense, or you defense a pass better when you know it's coming.
Strasburger's in there defensive end in place of Tony Felici for Nebraska. 3rd down, 11. A counter to Dupree. Out to the 20. He may go. Dupree. It's a foot race. The chase is on. Clark trying to catch him. Touchdown. 86 yards.
Dupree, watch him, the #1 recruited athlete out of high school, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Misdirection play to the outside. He gets a good block from 69, Brent Burks. Now it's a foot race. And that 4.5 speed, you're not going to catch him unless you've got some sort of angle on him. What a race.
Boy, Dupree, the longest run from the line of scrimmage this year for Oklahoma. 86 yards. The point after is good, and Oklahoma, just like that, is back in the football game. 13:57 to go in this third quarter. It's now Nebraska 21, Oklahoma 17.